This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go here in Inglewood. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cowboy.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Off the play fake, Rodgers going up top. That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. A gain of 57 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Rodgers. It is brought in the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown Rams. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession, too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down, Arizona.
To him on first down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Taken down at the 43.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
And the Cardinal first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the rookie from Penn State. And he's in! Touchdown, Arizona. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Warriors 70. Ready.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Whoa. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Bronco 80. Go.
The master of play action. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
19, come 19.
On third down, Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Second down, Rodgers. This throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver.
And 10 yards to go.
And third down coming up.
7 Pirates. Hawk 70. Hawk, check, hurt. Ready.
Again, it's Rodgers. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Trap 60.
Rodgers going up top again. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play.
first and goal
All
at the
even
1-yard line.
on the scoreboard.
Ready, set.
We're back in Southern California in a moment.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll go with him again. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it, and the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Cardinals 7. Fairbairn.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Man in motion, heading left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Third and a yard. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Back to throw. And caught by Harrison right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 13
That's
yards.
the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. They'll give on the ground, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
4-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 24 now, here is second and 8. He'll look to throw. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He'll take it at the 12. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? Check, let's go.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
60, trap 60.
Third down and 9.
60 even, 6, hop, 70, hop, Buffalo 18. Hey, check that, street. Ready?
From the gun, Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it. Probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. First and 10 now from the 36. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
First down.
It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Cardinals first down. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Now second and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9.
Not every every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Arizona.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. His 4th TD grab of the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go get him! Go get him! Go get him! Go! Warrior 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
And that will lead to a second down.
35-yard line.
Here we go! Here we go!
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle they go. How he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
60,
2nd and 6.
Dragon 60.
Here's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go, Scott.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the sideline, and downs as good as you can do it. That's good for 27 and a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Check 60. Check the 60. Have the 79 Broncos.
They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing now from the gun. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they will get the first down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Arizona.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Tight end going in motion here.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
On for the field goal.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Cardinals can extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Broncos. Let's go.
Rodgers on first down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The third quarter begins with a run. Inside the 40. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Big one there to start the second.
Yards.
47
First
yards.
down, Cardinals.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. A lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Now they'll set up to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
It is third and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 8 Bronco 80.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Nakua open. He's got it. They lost him. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
15 yards.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now Rodgers. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Get it! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Rodgers to throw. That's going to be intercepted. He gets free.
Touchdown, Arizona.
He's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Rodgers now. And he let him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ready? 79 Bronco. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Rodgers going for it all. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Run on 1st down. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yard. 17 yards on that play. It's an Arizona 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
A tight end in motion now. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Do a tight end motioning left here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st down, Cardinals.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us this all week. Be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Viking 18, Cougar 19, Warrior 70, Buffalo 18, trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 77.
Rodgers. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First and 10.
That is a big play for L.A. 32 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Bronco 80. 79 Bronco. Go.
Throwing, Rodgers. That one too far up in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection,
Let's go now.
I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hey, smash Bronco. Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
18 Cardinal, 18.
to throw here to begin the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just...
The extra point, it is blocked. He works free, right side. He's to the 40, to the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Turn 19. Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panthers Mustang 19. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
On the ready. 10. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, L.A.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will score! Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Two-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats.
To throw is Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
48, Rams 22. Kaimi Fairbairn set
And
to
so
kick
after the
off.
touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
That's Harrison in motion. Here's a run going left, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set up. Hawk 70.
They'll run with Cook, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Back to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
3rd and long. They'll send a man in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's now.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Cardinals line up for a punt. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Rodgers on 1st down. That one too far out in front to be brought in. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Tag. Viking 18. Set up. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. That's his man Smith and Jigba working across the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
22 more yards.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
70 Ranger. 79 Broncos.
Here's Rodgers. Out to his right. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
That's to the right side, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense is not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll try to run. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.